The Science Week 2026 took place at the Kololo Ceremonial Ground, and the most interesting bit of things is that the NTV Innovation Nation team put their foot on the ground to check out how these local innovators were pitching ideas to possible investors, as well as the other dignitaries that took part in this particular one.
National Science Week is it's an innovation in itself. It's quite something that I think is very valuable to different innovators in the ecosystem. What the Science, Technology and Innovation Secretariat have done has been able to build an enabling environment so that different innovators can coexist and co-create. So the National Science Week gives them a chance to be able to demonstrate and showcase what they've done over the period of time that they've been working.
Now, the beauty about the innovation space is that you get to realize and you get to link up with quite a number of innovators. Here today, we got the chance to interact with many. They showcase to us what they have, how unique their innovations are, which solutions they offer. Check this out.
This is a smart home alarm, an alarm system that makes a direct phone call to the owner in case of an intrusion. This is a smart pet feeder, a pet feeder controlled by your Android phone or even an iPhone. And then it feeds and pets in your absentia remotely using your smartphone. This is a smart home alarm, and then these are the equipment we use. Soldering station and stuff like that.
We would like to appreciate RELA for their training, for the hackathon. It has been a 2 weeks hackathon, and we've been able to come up with these projects. We've been working with students, and these are first year students. Looking at what they've come up with is really incredible.
We do designs of PCBs. You have an idea and you want to turn it into a product. Let's say, for example, you can have here, let's say, a vein locator. A vein locator, this is one of the products. Someone comes up with his idea, he wants that product, he will give us those details. We do the design and do it until it finalizes as a product. The major aim for this is import substitution. And also, for example, we also partner with other people, for example, the industrial sector, then the academia. Major in academia, we do programs, teach them how to design. We are partnering with Chip Mango to teach how to design chips, majorly semiconductors, then Makerere University, then STI University, where there are various trainings on product training, majorly in electronics and semiconductors.
One of our innovators called the Venba has been able to innovate around distribution at small scale, seemingly. So a machine like this can be placed in an office, in a hospital, even at a parking station for somebody to be able to access a cold drink. It uses, so we've integrated for both cash and then also a cashless structure. So that way somebody can simply access a cold drink or a snack on the go. And we'll just demonstrate to you how this works really simply. So assuming we're going to get maybe a snap drink, which is one of our Ugandan products. So the interface is built in Uganda, which is by one of our partners. All you simply do is insert your phone number, MTN or mobile money, and before you know it, you'll be able to have your snack. Many components of this machine have also been put together through certain fabrication. But you know, as the ecosystem of Uganda grows, we will still continue to borrow a lot from the Western and the Northern spheres. So we'll just show you how the product comes out, and the goal is to be able to roll out as many of these machines as we can through towns, through shops, through offices, through hospitals.
This is a hand gesture controlled drone. If we talk about hand gesture, this drone is simply 100% controlled by hand gestures. You may ask how. The hand gesture control is achieved by the use of the hand gesture control gauntlet, whereby the controller just puts it on and is able to control from the camera to the flight of this drone. You may ask, what is the purpose of this drone? This drone can be repurposed accordingly. For example, it can be applied in agriculture, because we saw sometimes back when Uganda was infested with these locusts, we used still drones and flight support to spray the insecticides in them. So We can even utilize this drone in the same purpose.
In case of any danger, you can press this button and then you kill it.
There you have it from this year's National Science Week, which is a huge testament that science, technology and innovation works, which is an indicator of the growth of Uganda's innovation and tech space. So if at all you didn't make it for this year's 2026 National Science Week, you will definitely have to wait for 2027. But why not? Technology, innovation and science are definitely the future, and the future is now. Joram Paul Sonko, NTV Innovation Nation, Kololo, Kampala.